There's a lot of talk about flossing these days, with new products and evidence showing the importance of interdental cleaning to the periodontal and systemic health of patients. So which method of flossing will be most effective and gain the best compliance for your patients? A good place to start is the research.
As a clinical instructor and an academic, it's important to me that I know that the science behind the research is sound.
Believability stems from the journal that it's in.
I like to see that it's an outside company other than the manufacturer who has done the research.
And the research is compelling. Using an optimal combination of pressure and pulsation, the Waterpik water flosser removes plaque biofilm both subgingivally and interproximally, and massages and stimulates gingival tissue to promote improved circulation, healing, and superior oral health.
I started my practice about 5 years ago, and one of the things that I had set out to do from the start was institute a hygiene program that worked.
In study after study, the water flosser's unique ability to remove plaque and reduce gingival bleeding and inflammation has been proven. The Waterpik water flosser removes up to 99.9% of plaque biofilm from treated areas.
You apply the Waterpik to plaque on a surface of a tooth, and you look with a scanning scope, and it's gone. It's simply gone. And that's unequivocal and unarguable.
The water flosser was up to 50% more effective at reducing gingivitis compared to string floss, was up to 2 times as effective as traditional floss for reducing gingival bleeding and improving gum health, and was up to 3 times as effective as string floss for plaque removal in orthodontic patients.
We've been using the Waterpik in our practice for 25 years, and the research that I've seen on Waterpik certainly backs up the clinical efficacy that's been apparent to us over the years.
And best of all, water flossing takes just a minute a day, a real plus for patient compliance.
They'll have stacks and stacks of free floss that I've given them for years, and they're not using it, but they will use the water flosser.
The results are clear. The water flosser is unquestionably easier and more effective than string floss. But what about air floss? In 2 studies published in 2012, the Waterpik water flosser was compared head-to-head to air floss. And once again, the water flosser was proven to be a significantly more effective alternative for your patients. First, in a single-use plaque removal study, the Waterpik water flosser was up to 30% more effective than air floss for overall plaque removal, and was notably 45% better at the lingual surfaces and 60% better at the gingival margin, areas prone to plaque and calculus accumulation. In a 28-day study, the Waterpik water flosser was found to be up to 80% more effective than air floss at reducing gingivitis, and up to 70% more effective for plaque reduction.
When I saw subsequently the results comparing water flossing to air flossing, I was not at all surprised. They simply bore out the conclusions that I had come to in my own mouth.
I want the best for my patients, so seeing the numbers and the research support me and my recommendations is great. But what really drives me to recommend something is how I see my patients get healthy, and that's my priority.
And now, there are even more ways to meet the needs of every one of your patients. First, there's the new Waterpik water flosser for kids. Designed especially for kids 6 to 12, making flossing fast, fun, and easy. For small bathrooms and people who travel, Waterpik introduces the Traveller. 50% smaller than previous models, it has global voltage compatibility for operation in any country around the world, and comes with a premium travel case. And now, Waterpik is taking the sonic toothbrush to a supersonic level. Introducing the new Sensonic Professional Plus toothbrush. With state-of-the-art sonic technology, its bristle tip speed is 25% faster than other sonic toothbrushes. And clinical research confirms it's up to 29% more effective for plaque removal. With advanced features and designs that will improve patient compliance, the Sensonic Professional Plus provides superior oral health benefits and excellent patient value. And for the ultimate in oral health care, Waterpik now offers complete care. providing all brushing and flossing needs in one convenient, easy-to-use and clinically proven product. In a recent clinical study, Waterpik Complete Care was proven to be up to 70% more effective than a sonic toothbrush alone, and up to 159% more effective than a manual toothbrush for improving gingival health.
For our orthodontic patients, the most effective oral hygiene regimen is a combination of both an electric sonic toothbrush and the water flosser. And I think it's a great thing that they can now come in one package.
Why just brush when you can have complete care? Waterpik products work, improve compliance, and are clinically proven in study after study. And all of Waterpik's research is conducted by independent universities and research facilities and published in peer-reviewed journals, so you can trust the results.
In particular, I'm impressed with the clinical studies that show reduction of inflammation, improvement of overall periodontal health, and also reduction of various biological mediators that foster the advance of periodontal diseases.
We pride ourselves in the latest technology, all digital and everything. And when a patient's done having their mouth restored, I certainly want that to be maintained for a long time.
Waterpik is effective. I've seen it in my practice. When patients ask me, do I have to floss? I'll tell them no, I don't floss. And they look shocked because here's a hygienist telling them I don't floss. But at the same time, I always chase that with a but. I use a Waterpik.
I work with clinicians all over North America, so US and Canada as well. And every single practice that has begun to use the water flosser, I get nothing but great reviews from.
In today's busy world, it's more important than ever that what we prescribe for our patients is quick, easy to use, and clinically effective. And the water flosser is just that.
My main message to dentists and other hygienists is to use it yourself, see how great it works, and you will be excited to be telling your patients to use it.
There are very few things that I can point to in my dental career that I can say were major game changers. Water flossing is one of them, much like porcelain veneers and bleaching.
Join the evolution. Try it yourself. Recommend it to your patients. The Waterpik Water Flosser, the easy and more effective way to floss.